Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel Heart Warriors Tarot. My name is Deanna and this is your daily energy reading for Thursday, October the 10th. The moon is still in Capricorn today. Yesterday's reading was beautiful. Do go have a look at that if you haven't seen it already. I've got the Sorcerer's Tarot here. This is a low Scarabeo deck. Let's just take a deep breath in as I chime my singing bowl. Tune in, center yourselves and have a think about what areas of your life you would like advice and guidance for. I'd like to thank Spirit, our angels and guides for being here today and guiding this reading for the highest good of all. Thank you. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My daily readings are for everybody, no matter what star sign you are. It incorporates all the constellations. It's really about where you are in your life and whether my readings resonate for you. It's about whether you align with what I'm saying and whether your inner compass is telling you that actually, yes, there's something in this reading for you. And I fully encourage you to use your own intuition. My readings can also be considered timeless if you happen to come across them at a particular time and the title really resonates with you, as well as for the date that they are done for. So it's entirely up to you how you use these readings. Okay, let's start there. Okay, let's see what the universe would like to tell us. I'm going to take a card off the top for the overarching energies coming into play today, the overall theme for the day, if you like, which is Temperance. Absolutely beautiful. This is the Major Arcana card, Temperance, and it's very much about the art of creation. The art of creation takes patience, it takes balance, it takes the right proportions of all the different ingredients and elements to come together and birth a new thing. So this is very much the alchemist's card. This is very much the creator's card. This is about patience. This is about how time rules over all things, or at least it does when this card comes up. It does suggest that things will happen in their own time. You can't rush a process. Equally, this card coming up today does suggest that if something appears to happen out of the blue or unexpectedly, it is because it's supposed to. There is something in it that is to do with time, the timings of things, and in that sense it is out of your hands. So this would be a good day to practice acceptance and patience for whatever is taking place in your life today and whatever your situation is. Let's look at the detail cards for how today might be panning out. We have the Queen of Pentacles, which suggests a practical day. It suggests looking at material matters and very sort of physical day-to-day things that may be taking place. And then we have the King of Cups. So we do have a king and a queen here. And then we have the Six of Pentacles. With this Six of Pentacles and the Temperance card, I'm very much seeing an exchange here. An exchange between two things. A flow of energies, a going in and a coming out, a giving and a receiving, and there has to be balance here. And often when a king and a queen appear together, I do see them as a partnership or a couple. You're perhaps looking at a water sign male and an earth sign female, or if you want to take more the personality traits of the cards, you're seeing a female here who is possibly a mother or grandmother, somebody who is very earthy, practical, enjoys the luxuries of life and really knows her worth. She's quite a wise person with quite a lot of experience, and she's usually quite logical and reasonable in her approach of things. And she does like to get things done. She does like to see conclusions to things. She does like to see the results of her hard work that she puts in. And then we've got a man here who could be like a father or grandfather figure as well, because the kings and queens do suggest an older person. We have someone here who is quite emotional, romantic at heart, possibly quite intense as well, an emotionally intense personality, quite deep emotions, someone who is possibly quite poetic, quite creative, quite intuitive, and is a natural healer of sorts. And what I'm sensing here is this woman here, this female, trying to make things work on a very practical level. And I'm actually seeing here the support of the male as being almost like emotional support, someone who is providing care and healing and stability in that sense. And the female here is trying to provide practical means, and both of them together are probably trying to provide for their family, because depicted in this Six of Coins picture is a child as well. So there is a feel of a family here to me, and the main couple within this family trying to make things work for their child or children in terms of stability, foundation, grounding, security, financial security, as well as emotional security, so that their child can have a balanced and magical life. That is looking like what's coming into play today. With this Temperance card here, I feel that there is a sense of destiny or fate afoot. I don't actually say that all the time about all the major arcana cards. There are only a few cards in the deck that make me feel that way, like something is destined, something is fated, and the Temperance card is one of them. It's usually one of the ones that make me think of higher energies and things like soul contracts, or things like agreements that you made before you came here, and higher forces at work and the timings of things. So from the look of this spread, I would say that everything is kind of playing out as it should. Whatever it is that you're doing, especially if you resonate with this kind of family scenario, it's playing out as it should, and you're doing a great job. Both of you are. Both the male and female here in this situation are doing a fantastic job. And there may be something here about balancing finances, okay, with the Six of Pentacles and the Temperance card. And because you've got the Queen of Pentacles here as well, there is a need and a want and a desire to balance money and finances that are flowing in and out of the household. Let's take one more card here off the top for any advice or guidance that our guides or angels might want to give us for this particular situation. We have the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords has come up 2 or 3 times recently in several readings. This is about traveling somewhere in order to get away from worries and troubles. Sometimes this suggests a physical location. This card came up yesterday, and it very much felt like a physical location yesterday. Coming up today, it could be a physical location as well, physical travel that you're taking today, perhaps in relation to these family matters or financial matters. It could also be travel in your mind, almost like trying to sort out the practicalities of life within your mind, and trying to decipher which ones are the priority and which ones you can leave behind for a while. It's like, I'm very much seeing like a filing cabinet in my mind, and you sorting through the files within this cabinet and putting them in order and trying to figure out which are the most important ones, also which ones might be more real than others as well. This card does carry with it a sense that things have been a little bit difficult in the recent past, that things might have been a little bit hard, perhaps financially, perhaps in terms of balancing family and work life, or balancing the books, something along those lines. And the Six of Swords does suggest also that there are brighter days ahead, that there is light breaking across the horizon, and you are sailing towards that light, as it were. That's where you're traveling, and things are going to look up and get better. So I would say overall, with this Temperance card and the Six of Swords, this is actually a very hopeful reading. The message there with these 2 cards is to keep the faith that things are going to work out, and much of it is about timing, and maybe in terms of finances here or balancing things out in your life, it's very much about timing and waiting on things coming your way, waiting on other people to give you before you can give back in another way. So there is a giving and receiving thing going on here, but You are actually doing the best that you can, and I'm feeling here instinctively there is nothing else that you can do or need to do at this time if you are relating to this reading. It is actually all working out as it should, so try not to worry about it, try not to get anxious if you are, and know that there are brighter times ahead, and it's all just a matter of timing. Keep doing what you're doing. That is the message here with this reading. I'm going to turn over more cards in the extended reading, as well as 1 or 2 rune stones, to see if there are any more messages or advice or guidance or whatever it might be coming in for us about this particular situation. My Patreon page is linked in the description below, or it's in my bio. If I don't see you over there, I shall see you tomorrow for tomorrow's reading. Take care of yourselves. Bye bye.